Hello, my name is Dr. Ankana. I have secured an under 5000 rank in NEET PG 2025 and this was my first attempt with internship. And if you are a person who does not really know which sources to use, which sources to stick to, if you are a person who makes a lot of plans but has a hard time sticking to any one of them, if you're a person who starts following a plan but then starts lagging and procrastinating, then this video is exactly for you. So wait up and listen to it. So first things first, you need to stick to one source for a particular subject, and please get this thing etched in your brains. Do not run after multiple sources. Stick to one source. That is more than enough. If you run after multiple sources, you're only wasting your own time. Instead, use that time to perfect the source that you are reading. Supplement that source with previous year questions, supplement it with concise material like BTR or DVT, and focus on that one. Coming to the sources that I used for my own NEET PG preparation. For the first year subjects for anatomy, I used Marrow RR by Dr. Ashwini sir. I personally felt that head and neck, neuroanatomy and embryology, these were not sufficiently covered in the RR content. So I also read the main content for these. And I also supplemented that with BTR. I read the compiled modules Histopath by Dr. Zainab ma'am. For physiology, I read Prep Ladder Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Shoman Manna sir, and I supplemented it with BTR. In BTR, ma'am covers physiology under general physiology module and also under the integrated modules in medicine. So I used to read both of those notes for physiology. For biochemistry, I read Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Rebecca James ma'am. Along with that, I also supplemented with BTR, and Zainab ma'am has done an incredible job in concising biochemistry. It's one of the best notes that I have read for biochemistry, so please do check out BTR notes for biochemistry. For the second year subjects, for pharmacology, I read the main notes by Dr. Govindra Garg sir. Those notes are pretty concise, so you can aram se read those notes. I also supplemented it with BTR. In the general pharmacology module of BTR, ma'am has done such an amazing job at summarizing the whole of antimicrobials, anti-cancer drugs, the monoclonal antibodies, all those drugs, and it's perfect for last minute revision. And she has also covered a lot of pharmacology in the integrated modules, so I read all of that for pharmacology. For pathology and microbiology, I only read Prep Ladder Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Preeti Sharma ma'am. I did not use BTR for this, but I have heard that the BTR for this subjects is also pretty good, so you can read both. And I made my own version of concise notes for both microbiology as well as pathology, because I personally did not want to use too many sources for these two subjects. I only stuck to Prep Ladder Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Preeti Sharma ma'am. For the third year subjects for PSM, I read Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Mohit Singh sir, and I also supplemented it with BTR. For FMT, I mainly read BTR notes and I supplemented it with Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Magendran sir. For ENT, I read Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Manisha Buddhi Raja ma'am, and I also supplemented it with BTR. For ophthalmology, I only read BTR. And lastly, for the final year subjects, for surgery, I mainly read the Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Rohan Khandelwal sir, and I also supplemented it with BTR. For OBGYN, I could only read the Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Sakshi Arora Hans ma'am. I did not get the time to do the BTR for that. I have heard the BTR is also pretty nice for that, so you can do that. For both these subjects, for both surgery and OBGYN, I had read the main notes very nicely during final year, so I personally felt that only reading the Marrow Rapid Revision Notes was enough for me. For medicine, I mainly read integrated modules by Dr. Zainab ma'am. I did not get much time to read the rapid revision notes of any subject, but I personally felt that was enough for me because I had read medicine pretty nicely during final year. For pediatrics also, I read the Marrow Rapid Revision Notes, and along with that I supplemented it with BTR. And for all the short subjects, that is derma, anesthesia, psychiatry as well as radiology and orthopedics, I read BTR very nicely. Only for ortho, I supplemented it with Marrow Rapid Revision Notes by Dr. Abbas Ali sir. And I have to add something here. If you are someone who is in first, second, third or final year who is watching this video, then please utilize the time that you have wisely. Use that time to strengthen your concepts of all subjects. If possible, watch the main videos and main notes of all the subjects. The only reason I was able to cover all that I could during internship year was because I had a strong base from MBBS, because my foundation was strong. And if you are someone who does not feel that confident about their MBBS base and foundation, then do not worry too much, okay? Honestly, you will get there. You just have to work a little bit harder than the rest. That is the truth. You have to work harder. You have to spend more amount of time in your preparation. You have to read the rapid revision notes very nicely in the areas, in the concepts which are important and have been asked multiple number of times. If you are unable to understand those concepts, then you have to visit the main notes and main videos for those particular concepts and understand them and strengthen your concepts, and you'll be good to go. Just start now, start as early as possible, and you will get there. Do not worry too much, and all the best. And as for the timetable that I was speaking about, as you can see, I have prepared a timetable here of 16 weeks. It's a very doable, very customizable and very realistic time schedule. If you are someone who hasn't started their first read yet, do not worry. I also started my first read around this time only, in this time in November. So as you can see, I have divided all the subjects weeks wise. You can switch up the weeks. You can switch up week 1 with week 12, and you can just customize the schedule according to your own routine. And there's also buffer time at the end. As you can see, week 13 and week 14, you can switch up the buffer times as well. That will give you 14 extra days in case you're lagging or something. This is a very doable schedule. If you are someone who has not started your first read yet, or who has started reading but hasn't organized everything, then this is a schedule that you can stick to. It does work. I also stuck to a schedule like this for my first read, and I was done by my first read around the month of April. If you stick to the schedule, and if you're starting now, ideally you should be done in the month of March, but I had some personal tragedy happen to me during that time, so I finished my first read around the month of April. So you're good to go if you can stick to the schedule. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask away in the comments box.